Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. Now the realm is in a little bit of chaos right now because the King Vakar has no legitimate children anymore. They were all illegitimized? I added too many syllables there, but yes. They are now all Baratheons and everything is not looking good. Should they not be under her children's tab? Oh, it was his previous queen? Wait, where'd this go? His previous queen is also gone from being married, I guess, at all. Weird. Anyway, yes. We could... Oh, I figured out how we can find it. We can go there. There we go. His previous queen had many children. And most of them are being imprisoned by King Vakar. But one of them is Prince of Dorne, so there's going to be some fun happening there. But in our own realm, we have our own little problem with inheritance, which basically... if Lord Harlan survives, we have no problem. However, if he doesn't survive, then our realm will drop to the Mallisters right here, under Amina. Now, you're saying you've heard this before, what's new about this? Well, I had an idea. If, say, we were to investigate Willem Mallister's legitimacy, then surely we could prove that he has always been a Fossoway, and always will be a Fossoway, and therefore he would be in line as a Fossoway, therefore our game wouldn't end. So that's my plan. Basically, we're going to continue the Fossoway line by tricking it and by getting rid of the Mallister one. So we don't currently have a plot, so what we're going to do... Semena, her child, I would like to... Where's investigate? Oh, can you only... I guess you can only do that to people who are your liege then? Well that's unfortunate. That would have been quite useful. Or maybe you can only do it to adults? I don't know why you could only do it to adults. That doesn't make sense. Oh well. We could always just try and kill him. Although that's not going to work. Kidnap's probably not going to work either. Okay. Back to the old plan of cross our fingers and hope. Anyway, we'll let time move on. Someone died stillborn. We've got a claim we can press on Red Lake. Yeah, we're not going to press it. It's a high lordship. Okay, so Sharia Waters was banished from King Vakar, the Dragon's Land, so that's the first of his illegitimate children. I suppose they're not his children. More people being banished. Someone of Middlesbury. Probably someone we jousted. That's why we're being told about it, as in her husband. At age 62, Lord Paramount Alexander of the Vale died bedridden and infirm. Okay, so that then passed to his son Serwyn. Yep, I think so. And Serwyn is married to Lady Paramount Belina Tully of the Vale. So that gives there's an alliance between the Tullys and the Vale still. Yep, there definitely is. All that seems to be absolutely fine. That says Serwyn's uncle, not like a in-law, or is that just the title it gives you? No, his grandparent was actually a Tully as well. Okay. That's a little bit intertwined. Alright. But if he dies, that means that Lord Jasper of the Vale would then go in... Oh no, it'd be his son, Lord Alzandor, then Lord Jasper. Oh no, he goes to his children first? As the Vale has different succession laws then. Alright, cool. Bedridden and infirm, by the way, means that he was not murdered. The inherited city of King's Landing. Yeah, you'll probably give that away very soon. Small taxes law. I'm just seeing what we've got left to do. We do have some titles we could give out if we wanted to. Not a lot. People are being released from other people's dungeons. I can't stop thinking of all those people, prisoners in my dungeon. They are at my complete mercy. What a thrill it would be to hurt them, to hear their sweet screams, to see the panic in their eyes. We still people in our dungeon? Oh yeah, we have Jocelyn and we have Quentin Varner. We're going to resist our foul impulses. So Jocelyn, why do we still have her? I guess because she has claims and we would really like a ransom for her. And Quentin Varner, yeah, I guess it's just because we don't want to release them. That's fine. I see no reason to release them now. It's just kind of, they're there. Okay. Perfect, attorney. Lord House Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the Tourney of Grey Shield, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Leah Grimm, Lady of Grey Shield. Okay. Yeah, we'll prove our worth. Definitely. Something to do. Oh, we've also got our de jure ducal claim on Ashford, which we could press. He only has 3.5k. He also has the 7 allies. I always forget that. I'm always like, why don't we just take that back? Oh yeah, it's 7 allies. That'll do it. Prince Mater Waters has founded the deposed King Vakar faction. Well, unsurprisingly, he made it so that he wasn't in line to the throne. That's definitely a reason to do it. What's his opinion of the liege? Where does it go down? Yup, that is definitely a negative 50 reason. And because he's Baratheon, he now gets... I suppose he'd have it anyway because of his mother. But he now gets the same dynasty alliance with the Stormlands. Or still had. Or continues to have. Which is pretty good. And if the Stormlands comes in, then the Reach are probably coming on that side. And that's going to be great because the Reach has 74,000. Dorne has no troops. That is ridiculous how low the low number of troops. Stormlands has 31,000. So let's assume everybody else joins on the other side. Yeah, 52,000 there. 30,000. 14,000. Yeah, that'd be a close. That's going to be a close one if that happens. Although you also get King Vakar, but he doesn't have that many troops. Because that also includes all of his vassals. My liege, my work in Appleton seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents, I've managed to fabricate a claim on the lordship of Appleton, presently held by Lord Garland of Appleton. I leave it up to you whether to press it or not. Yours humbly, Master Lawrence of Applesford. Well, we'll obviously get our claim on Appleton, and then I suppose we should just get the claim on the next one. How about... Wait, are they... It'll be underneath him. We might as well just continue getting things underneath him. High Lordship Blueburn. I guess on Grassy Vale. Just this way we can get a High Lordship in one go if we're lucky enough. Well, I say lucky, if we actually have the troops to do it. Tourney of Grey Shield. After arriving in Grey Shield, the first day of the tourney began in earnest. You tilted against many lesser knights throughout the day, most of whom you unhorsed easily. Now in the coming days, the final rounds of the list begin, and the opposition shall surely be more fierce. I shall ready my horse. Alright. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You've been drawn against Sir Robber. You mount your charge, take a lance... Sir Hobber, sorry. You mount your charge, take a lance from your squire, and ride to the end of the list as Sir Hobber does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. Steady. So he has a dual skill multiplier of 4. And we have a dual skill multiplier of 10. So we should win. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening, you deftly guide your lance into strike whilst evading their charge. Hit. Everyone was enjoying the fine display of jousting when Lord Leighton Tyrell and Sir Hosmond were paired up. In the last tilt, Lord Leighton did not fare well as Sir Hosmond's lance found a gap in the armour, fiercely impaling him. With him in the dirt and a pool of blood, it was clear he would die. Says Leighton Tyrell was killed in personal combat. Now he was brother to a lot of the Lord Paramounts, but wasn't actually Lord Paramount himself. Okay, how unfortunate. It was Sir Reynard and Lord Renly's Redding's turn to joust in the list, and Lord Renly won soundly. In the final tilt, Sir Reynard went flying from the saddle in a hail of shattered lance pieces. He landed with a sickening crunch, clearly gravely injured. How unfortunate. He's injured now, right? Wait, or is it the other one? Sir Reynard's injured? Yeah. 1.5 versus 6.5. I'm trying to figure out how they get the injuries. I think it's the larger the difference, the more chance of injury there is. How unfortunate. You expertly struck Sir Hobber with your lance right in the middle of his breastplate, causing your lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces as he sent flying from the saddle. The crowd gives a great cheer at your victory and relief. See, Sir Hobber is unharmed. A fine hit, I must say. You've been declared the winner, defeating Sir Hobber in a fine joust. None can beat me. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust are being drawn against Tommen Voywell. You mount your charge, take a lance from your squire right to the end of the list as Tommen does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. It doesn't seem like there's enough vowels in that word, but okay. He shouldn't be as good at jousting as we are. Steady. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening. You deftly guide your lance into strike whilst evading their charge. You expertly struck Tommen with your lance right in the middle of his breastplate, causing your lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces as he is sent flying from the saddle. The crowd gives a great cheer at your victory and is relieved to see Tommen is unharmed. A fine hit, I must say. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You've been drawn against Sir Horace Bushy. You mount your charge, take a lance from your... Bushy? Yeah. You mount your charge, take a lance from your squire, and ride to the end of the list as Sir Horace does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. I've been forgetting to mark these as special interest. Okay. Oh, he's almost as good as we are. We might lose this one. Steady. Oh! You've been declared the winner, defeating Tommen Viral in a fine joust. What happened to the flavor text in the middle? Okay, none can beat me. Your opponent got the better of you. Oh, that was the previous one. Okay. Yes. Your opponent got the better of you when you met in the centre of the list. Your lance makes a glancing blow on their armours, whilst their lance hits true. Oh dear. The blow from Sir Horace Bushy's lance sends you reeling and you struggle to stay on your horse. The crowd gasps, expecting you to fall. However, you maintain your grip, bring your mount round to the other side of the list, ready for another charge. This time I'll strike. Your opponent got the better of you when you met in the centre of the list. Your lance merely makes glancing blows on their armour, whilst their lance hits true. Oh dear. Sir Horace Bushy's lance strikes you in the square in the middle of your breastplate, exploding into many pieces as it hits. The force knocks the winds out of you and sends you flying from your horse. You are left flying on the dirt, defeated as the crowd cheers Sir Horace. Ouch. Sir Horace being declared the winner, defeating you and eliminating you from the tourney. There's always next time. Well, I mean, we beat 2 people. That's better than usual, isn't it? Sir Horace Bushy and Sir Morm Withers were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Morm was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Horace to be declared the winner. I mean, we can say that we lost to the winner of the tourney. I guess that means that we were semi-finalists then, huh? Did we get 3rd place? That's the question. After many... Oh, that wasn't the final? That was just the next one? Oh. I guess we were quarter-finalists. Not quite as good as I thought we were. After many tilts over several days, only 2 knights remained undefeated. Sir Malin Flatford and Sir Horace Bushy faced each other in the final joust. After many tilts of finally executed jousting, Sir Horace was unhorsed, and leaving Sir Malin of Flatford to be declared the winner. Oh, we didn't even lose to the winner of the tourney. And he was a much worse jouster than us. Oh well, he truly deserves it. Amena is no longer treasurer for Lord Garce. Oh, I guess she died. Natural cause, depression. Oh. Well, we need a new treasurer. Treasurer could be our daughter Janie. That's definitely a possibility. No real reason not to choose her. Unless we want to choose Colin, but I guess Janie. We'll get her to collect taxes. I mean, if Colin wanted to do it, we would give it to Colin, but he doesn't want to do it, so we're not going to. Just checking succession law here. We need to rule a bit longer. Nah, I was thinking if Tanistry was an option. I just remembered that would be quite good if we could select Colin or something like that, but no. Elective maybe would be alright, but maybe seniority would work as well, because Colin would get it there. Anyway, the tourney ends, and although I may not want any of the melee events, my personal list did not go unnoticed, but of course. We could hold our own tourney, but I don't want to, not until we can hold a proper one. Yes, so Lord Paramount Ulrich the North declared the Northlands War for Sir Brown's claim on Crow Barons on Lord Paramount Screwin of the Vale. Okay. So the North has declared war on the Vale. That's interesting. North has the Westlands as an ally. Okay. And the Vale has the Riverlands as an ally. I think the North should win if they call in the right one. Lord Garce, after consultation with my council, I've decided to enact a law changing succession in the Iron Throne. All females are hereby excluded from succession, so I name Prince Vagan Blackfire my heir. Okay, so his heir previously was going to be Dana Blackfire, I think, and now it's Vagan, who is related tangentially, so that's King Aemon the Wicked is... Okay, so it's his nephew instead of his actual... Okay, it's his nephew instead of his granddaughter. So it's that he goes down a different layer. And of course he's a lunatic. And he has a child. Alright, so if we go down this tree... Yeah, that's basically where it is here. So instead of going where it should have gone, which it should have gone to... oh, that's the same tree. Should have gone to Dana Blackfire. Instead went to Vegan, and it'll go down that line. Still not that large. There's only 5 living Blackfire members? Wow, the entire line could be ruined. Oh, that also leads to the same bit. Yeah, it's hard to tell because they all lead in. Let's see if we can find them. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th somewhere over here. Ah, 5. There's Hagen, the only other one. Okay. Blackfires are almost gone. Okay, look. Lord House Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the Tourney of Norcross, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Clifford Norcross, Lord of Norcross. Well, of course we'll go. Lords of the Vale have approved the institution of small city taxes. Ooh, what did we get here? Apart from the Vale being called, Riverlands being called into the Vales War. Harrenhal's called into the Vales War. Someone Mandalay died. Oh, the wife of Ramsay Stark. Okay. Well, what was the other thing I was going to look at? Oh yeah, I was going to look at truce with this guy. When does it end? It ends in 9 years. So 9 years we can go back unless he dies, in which case we can instantly go for it. We should probably just mark him as special interest. So we'll get a little pop-up if he dies. A raven has arrived from the Citadel. We should rejoice as winter is coming to an end. Fantastic. Good. How is Harlan doing, out of curiosity? Our heir. He's 8, he's doing fine. Why has he got this guy as a guardian? That seems like an awful person to have as guardian. Can we offer to educate him with someone else? He would say yes if we chose someone else for him. Okay. Well, given that he's on his own now, I think we can probably take an interest in his education. We want him to be good at martial, because we want him to be able to fight. So we will educate the child. See, we can investigate his legitimacy. Maybe we can only do it to people who are in your direct realm? Possibly? Wait, where are the Malisters? Are they in the Riverlands? I would explain it. Yeah, they're in the Riverlands, so they're not underneath our same leash, so maybe that would be it. Maybe you can only do it people who are in an area. That would definitely make a degree of sense. Right, I want to educate Harlan with somebody who's good at martial. I mean, we could educate him. What's our training? Like our education trait? Our education trait is Brilliant Commander. I definitely don't see a problem with us educating him. It would make a lot of sense for us to choose to educate him ourselves. Yeah, let's do it. Clifford's opinion of us goes down, but Lord Harlan's opinion of us goes up. Yeah. I guess because we've chosen to educate him ourselves? No, that was just a lie, I think. Wait, was it? Yeah, I think that was just a lie. Okay. Or a little bit confused. After arriving in Norcross, the first day of the tourney began in earnest. You tilted against many lesser knights throughout the day, most of whom you unhorsed easily. Now in the coming days, the final rounds of the list begin, and the opposition shall surely be more fierce. I shall ready my horse. Gladly accept the guardianship contract. Ah, is that why it didn't improve relations straight away? Nope. Lost award. Huh. I think he got negative 15 there because he was currently in his own court being educated, and then because he came to our court, his court lost the ward. So he got a negative opinion bonus. That's a bit crazy, but okay. Oh, we could take him on as a squire. Oh, well, of course we'll take him on as a squire. Yes, that seems like a great idea. He shall squire for us. In the service of a knight. Perfect. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You've been drawn against Sir Bertram Pelgrin. You mount your charge, take a lance from your squire right to the end of the list, as Sir Bertram does likewise. Then on cue, the horse is breaking to a gallop. Steady. Okay. Oh, I didn't have time moving. Your opponent got the better of you when you met in the center of the list. Your lance merely makes glancing blow on their armor whilst their lance hits true. I needed to set him as special. What is his jousting skill? Oh, it's almost as good as ours, which of course means Sir Bertram's lance landed square in the middle of our breastplate, exploding into many pieces as it hit. The force knocked the wind out of us and sent us flying from our horse. We were left lying on the dirt as the crowd cheers Sir Bertram. Ouch. Yep. Oh, okay. Sir Bertram Pilgrim has been declared the winner, defeating you and eliminating you from the tourney, so I could blame Harlan. And then he takes a prestige loss instead of us. Well, I mean, it does make a degree of sense that we might blame him, given that we're proud and wroth, so we would instantly, you know, turn and just blame our squire. It's like, when it knocked off and we're just like, oh, it must have been his fault. Can't have been ours. Yeah, I blame you, squire. Yeah, must have been his fault. People have arrived to loot. Okay. Sir Mallet Uller and Lord Aemon Kidwell were the next to joust on the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Aemon was eventually on horse, leaving Sir Mallet to be declared the winner. Was that how it should have gone? Yeah, that's pretty much how it should have gone. Okay. After many tilts over several days, only 2 knights remained undefeated. Sir Mallet Uller and Sir Wyman Redding faced each other in the final joust. After many tilts of finally executed jousting, Sir Wyman was on horse, leaving Sir Mallet Uller to be declared the winner. Is this really not a... Oh wow, Sir Wyman really should have won that. Yeah, he is a much better fighter. Wow. He truly deserves it, apparently. Yes, for overcoming such a formidable foe. Oh! King Vagan the Mad has inherited the Kingdom of the Iron Throne and other titles from King Vakar the Dragon. So we now have another Mad King. The tourney ends, although I may not have won any of the melee events, my personal list did not go unnoticed, but of course. My lord, His Grace King Vakar has taken his last breath. May he repose in peace. Now his heir, King Vagon Blackfire, will take the throne and will rule the 7 kingdoms henceforth. Long live the king. Now this means that the heir is now Hagen Blackfire, the only other living male heir available. And he's on a completely different track. Okay. Now he doesn't have the sword Blackfire. Who actually has that? Out of curiosity. Search all for Blackfire. Okay, who has the sword? This character's realm is in a state of civil war? Is it? It claims our realm is in a state... Oh, because the North is fighting the Vale, probably. Do you have Blackfire? Oh, Aegir of Aegir's Valiant Band, Aegir Bittersteel has Blackfire, which he probably shouldn't have, I would imagine. Yeah, interesting. Oh yeah, one of the people down here had a, is it Middlebury? Someone had a Valyrian steel sword that I never actually went back and had a look at to see if I could find them. Huh. I seem to remember that. Yeah, it was the Tarleys had it. I guess we didn't manage to get it from them. Okay. I will let it run another couple of days, see what happens. Tourney decided to exile Maris Waters. Okay. That's fine. Oh, was that his get away this Aemon for Iron Throne? Or Aemon for the Iron Throne. Was that his other son? We don't need this. Yes, that was his other ex-sibling. Or actually, he would still... No, not sibling. This would be another pretender to the throne. I decided to institute the minimum faith authority law. Sure, I'll approve it. I don't have a reason not to approve it right now. We can press the lordship of the 3 towers. Where for Eln Constantine. Okay. Well, where's the lordship of the 3 towers then? Lordship of the 3 towers. Down here. I don't really want to go to war against the other Fossaways for a small thing. Quentin Bushy died a natural death. Yeah, he stayed alive just long enough to beat us at jousting, and then he died. Oh dear. I don't like seeing people who are exactly our age dying. It fills me with a little bit of panic. I don't suppose we can knight him already, so that he's already knighted by the time that we're dead. Lord Garth Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in a tourney of uplands, where the best knights and lords of the reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Gwyneth Coolmund, Lady of the Uplands. A chance to prove my worth. Well, I think we'll end it there. Next time we'll come back and we'll win a tourney. See you then. Goodbye.